work on our glutes and hips to strengthen them and build the ability to have control in them. So you're going to stand here. You can have your support if you need, slight bend in the knees, and bring it to the side. 3, 4, keep your hips and core in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now remember, you're abducting the leg to the side. You're not rotating the leg, okay? So you're bringing it out to the side. Keep your core and glutes strong, and you bring it out to the side. 2, using the side glute. 4, 5, core is on, ribs are in. 7, 8, 9, 10, okay? So you can do this standing, or you can do this lying down. These are great movements to help with your glute flexibility, strength and mobility, also for injuries in this area, and also for training and conditioning. So you can also do it lying down here. You can place your hands and head together and lifting up. 1, 2, make sure you're not rotating. 3, 4, 5, 6, so I'm just strengthening my glute medial at the moment. 10. So this muscle helps us to open up our splits. It helps us to connect our core for a straddle press. It's really, really important to make sure that we actively know how to connect it. Also, if you are someone in the gym, sometimes we need pre-workouts to be able to get the muscle active. So sometimes what happens is we don't build any strength in a certain muscle because the mind-muscle connection isn't there and it doesn't know how to activate. This is a great way to learn to activate muscles. 9, 10. So you can also do clamshells, which are fantastic. If you're building your glutes as well, this range of motion and changing the direction is also going to get into all the muscle fibers. 7, 8, 9, 10, and then you can, from there, you can lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so just from a side point of view, your feet are here, and they're actually around your hip level and your knees are forward. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My toes are pointed. 8, 9, 10, and then 1, 2, knees and feet around the same height. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I recommend doing about 2 to 3 sets of 10, but it's not how many, it's how active the muscle is. So if you start at 5, you could build up to 20 if you want to. So this is going to really help with really strengthening the side back, which is so important. So another one is sitting up tall, making sure that your core is strong, and from here is opening your legs, okay, and moving through this range of motion. Now the closer you are, the harder it becomes, okay, the more compressed you are. You could also sit on a chair, and you could do this type of movement on a chair as well. You can also start with your legs further apart and then utilize range of motion, okay, but control it on the way in. Don't just let your legs flop. So you can see my legs here are shaking. So open. Now they want to just come in, but I've got to hold them here, okay? And you can see that they have a little shake. So another option is starting inways and coming out, okay? This is another great full range of motion. So you can see we started on outside, now we're doing the deeper range of motion through the inside area, and the harder it is, the wider your legs go. But you want to open it here and then open it wider, okay? So now we want to know, when we have this type of exercises doing, we want to know if we can take this type of work and then be able to apply it to our actual functional training like split work. So a great way to start to work into that and start to see it's active is to sit here into this 90-90 and then open up. And you should feel it right here, okay? You're facing forward here and you're opening up. 3, 4, 5, 6, this is external rotation. 7, this is for middle splits. 9. So internal rotation is also important, but so is external rotation as we do it. So to square the split, you need to have that external rotation, because when you're in the split, for example, you don't want the leg to come in this way, you want it to come out. So you want it to come out this way, right? So you really want to have that movement where you're going outways in a middle split, for example. So let's swap over sides. So you're sitting in approximately 90. You can bring this leg in a little bit. Core is up and tall, and 1, 2. So middle splits require more external rotation, and front splits require more internal rotation as well. So there's a little bit of everything going on, and we're strengthening those muscles that controls through the full range of internal and external. Let's do 3 more. And rest. Now, another one that is really good is having 90-90, okay? And from here, you're going to lift up towards the knee. So you're going to push forward in this motion, okay? So you're going to lift up, open the hip. Now you're going to push yourself back towards this leg, pushing back towards this leg, the front leg, down, so a diagonal down, and make sure you place this hip bone on the ground. So you come up and then push your hip back diagonal and both hip bones to the ground. Let's do 2 more. Up, squeeze your glutes, diagonal, long, straight back, and 1 more. Let's try the other side. Okay, so facing forward, use your feet in the ground, lift up and diagonal backwards, and both hip bones on the floor, so that will mean this leg will probably come up a bit for most people. One more. And rest. So try these exercises to work on your hip strength and mobility, glute strength and mobility. This will not only help with such things as splits, but it will also help if you have lower back issues. So doing conditioning like this is very, very important to a healthy functioning body, not just movement creators. I hope you enjoyed. And also remember, if you're a runner or a cyclist, this is pivotal to getting strong in those areas to propel you faster into your movements. Don't forget to ring that bell and subscribe. Check my link below for all my socials, and let me know how your training's going. Love to hear. I always love to hear about your journeys too. Namaste.